Hello, Americans. My name is Anthony Wall, people of New York City. Nature is showing us that space beings come out of nowhere. If we use its system, how to reveal evolution's fruits, gifts, means out of nowhere. Nature also shows us that a breaching method only allowed the cities across countries A through Z to unfold the way they did. Even the suburbs from America to Russia to Ukraine, they look almost exactly the same, even though before America's founders were born, a breaching method was entrenched and forced them to be that designed that way. Tactically denatured identity, the ground's identity, relationship to itself. Even slavery against slavery, northern colonies, southern colonies, before America's from its own. See, this thing's blocking what I say. It did it again. One of the things that's blocking what I say years apart is when I try to know. When I try to explain things without using people's names, it gets me into and with foreign countries with those same families and the news at the same time they stole my identity and their sources. I never met them in my life. They're lying about their motivations too and using truth like counters to all the fake with that as collusion/s. And then it showed how the experts on sciences A through Z, how to speak about the sciences. And they've been using the identities of the presidents remotely in ways they couldn't fathom, just to keep them a quality of fact sheet in nature, shock and awe. Like, for example, they'll say, the president will say something about like how they're releasing mental institutions, people, and prisons into our country. And they'll wipe it away and say he has no evidences to make him keep repeating that. On the international stage, they have to fight for capitalism, and they're defending isms. They can't defend the Constitution on a bridge yet. How could anyone speak for capitalism? Our difference. It's proper because, for example, but we are prevented free speech. This is not real capitalism. My identity has been stolen every year since the World Trade Center attack by people who had collusions before and after it. In the New York City, the court had their identity used remotely. As is recorded, it was proven after the World Trade Center attack. A case in the Ninth Circuit Court right next to that World Trade Center towers. They had collusion with the court itself from inside the court. Someone had post-dated insidiously. Well, legal papers have been brought to the court and timestamped timely to make them look and presented to the panel of judges as if they've been filed late. These are also people, Connecticut intercampuses and intra-campuses and interstates, international, distinct natures of organized crime/S collusions. And where and how there are exceptions, they are recorded being not been used remotely since they were kids for a breaching method where I caught them abusing kids with a principal child abuser. At the same time, the networks, they attach me to fake conversations and ties to themselves and others. And they changed what others said. And they faked conversations with me with others and changed what I said with them about as people that were also interstates. Because we came home right after that, right before the World Trade Center attack.